from Frugal Family Home, and today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to make your own homemade raspberry freezer jam. So let me show you what you will need to get started. This is what you're going to need to make the raspberry freezer jam. You're going to need some sort of pectin. I use the Sure-Gel pectin. It's a brand I like. It comes in the yellow box for just regular, and if you want to do the low sugar variety, grab the pink box. I like it better because the MCP brand, you need to use corn syrup in some of them, and I don't like to use corn syrup. So I use this brand. You'll need berries. It says about 3 pints of berries, and this is what I picked today. You're going to need to end up with 3 cups of crushed berries to make the jam, and you need 5 1/4 cups of sugar. And if this seems like a lot of sugar, be sure to grab the pink box instead of the yellow box of the Sure-Gel. And some containers. Okay, so I have my berries washed, and this is about half of them in the bowl. And what you want to do is just, crush them. You don't want them too mushy. You just want them, chunks of berries with the with them crushed. Now, if you don't like all the seeds, you can take some out. I don't even bother to take any out, and that looks pretty good. There's a few little berries in there, but most of them are crushed up quite nicely, and that's what you're looking for. Okay, so there is our 3 cups of crushed raspberries to go into our raspberry jam. And what I'm going to do now is just add those raspberries to the sugar. And that's 5 1/4 cups of sugar and 3 cups of red crushed raspberries. And what you want to do is just mix this up really well, and then we're going to let it sit for 10 minutes. Just stirring occasionally during that 10 minutes. It just needs to sit. And during that time, I just set a timer, and then every few minutes I just walk by it and I just give it a stir. But you want to make sure to get all of that sugar mixed in, because as you can tell, it takes a little bit of stirring to get all that sugar incorporated with the berries. And I think we've got it now. No, there's a little bit more. I like using a spatula for this. It helps to lift the sugar up and mix it really well with the berries. So there we go. So that's what it should look like when you have it all mixed up. It's kind of a light pinkish color. There should be chunks of berries in it, and we'll just let it sit. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes, and I've stirred it occasionally, and now it's time to add the pectin. The pectin, I put 3/4 cup of water with the box of Sure-Gel and boiled it for 1 minute. And that just gets added to the jam. And stirred in. And right now, if you feel the back of the spatula, it's kind of gritty. We're just going to stir for 3 minutes, about 3 minutes, until that grittiness is gone and the sugar is all incorporated. Okay, the pectin's all stirred in and the sugar is all dissolved. When I rub on the back of the spoon now, I don't feel the grittiness like I did before. So it's time to put it in the freezer containers. So I just usually take a ladle, and I will ladle it right into the containers. My containers hold about 2 cups, and when you're ladling it in, you want to make sure not to fill it all the way to the top, because there'll be some expansion when the jam freezes, and so I usually fill it to right about there. Leave a little headspace on it so that way it has room to expand when it freezes and not push the lid off and you end up with a bunch of ice crystals and things like that. So, and I find the ladle works really good to get the jam in, not too many drips or messes this way, and just makes it just a little bit easier. And that is basically it. So I'll just finish ladling this in. Once you get your jam into your containers, you'll want to just put a lid on them and then let them sit on the kitchen counter for about 24 hours. Then just place them in the freezer to freeze. When you're ready to use it, take the container out, put it in the refrigerator for overnight, and your jam will be ready. And if you like this recipe for freezer jam, be sure to head on over to my blog at frugalfamilyhome.com, where you can find more jam recipes, gardening tips, money saving ideas, and lots of other things like that. Basically anything that's homemaking on a budget. So thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks.